Today we're in Cortegana in the Sierra de Huelva in Andalusia in Spain to find out all about Iberico ham.
Iberian ham, or jamón ibérico, is one of the most expensive meats in the world. A leg of it can cost as much as $4,500. But what is it about this cured meat that makes it cost so much?
The reason why it's so prestigious is actually standing behind me. I don't know if you can see, but there are some pigs behind me, and they are of this special breed called the black Iberian pigs. During their life, they feed mostly on acorns, which are very, very present in the Sierra here, and that's what gives this ham such a special flavor. So today we're going to visit a ham factory to learn more about how the actual ham is made, and then we're going to talk about how it's cut, how it's served, and taste it to see why it is so special.
Black Iberian pigs descend from wild boars and have been considered a delicacy since long before our times. In the year 77, Roman writer Pliny the Elder praised their superior quality. In 1493, when he sailed across the Atlantic for the second time, Christopher Columbus had Iberian pigs aboard his caravels. The most expensive of them all sells for €4,100, which is over $4,500. But despite the high price, this ham remains a local favorite. Black Iberian pigs can be found in the southern and western regions of the Iberian Peninsula, which comprises Spain and Portugal. In Spain, Iberian ham production is confined to the provinces of Salamanca, Huelva, Córdoba, Cáceres, and Badajoz. Portugal also produces it under the name Presunto Ibérico. Spanish Iberian ham is protected by the EU's Protected Designation of Origin. The 5 Spanish provinces where it is produced are split into 4 different protected designations of origin. Out of the total production of Iberian ham, only 6% comes with a black label, indicating it's the 100% Iberian pure breed. Iberian pigs are raised in an ecosystem known as the Dehesa.
Es una zona muy quebrada, mucha sierra, difícil de acceso. Animales que se criaban son muy duros, se crían con tiempo malo, con mucho frío y con las inclemencias de la sierra, pero a su vez da mucho aporte energético, mucho rendimiento.
The pigs live in the wild, roaming freely in the Dehesa. Per regulations, there shouldn't be more than 2 pigs per hectare of grassland. The Dehesa is rich in olives, nuts and berries, but especially in acorns, called bellotas in Spanish, which are rich in nutrients and fatty acids, basically a superfood for pigs.
El cerdo ibérico proviene directamente del jabalí, entonces son cerdos que tienen mucha más masa muscular y menos grasa. Al estar en libertad, toda esa grasa está dentro del músculo y no se queda en la parte de fuera de la carne.
So after learning all about the black Iberian pig and why it's such a special pig and different from any other breed, we are at a local company here in Cortegana, Lazo, to find out about the making process of the hams.
Ham comes from the rear leg of the pig. Most companies would also cure the front leg, called paleta, and use the rest of the meat for other products, like chorizo. Lazo stores over 150,000 legs in its cellars. Some of the hams made here come from an even rarer breed of the Iberian pig, the Manchado de Jabugo, which has black patches on its skin and can only be found in the Sierra de Huelva. The pigs are killed when they're 15 months old. The hams and paletas are then buried in salt for 15 to 20 days, depending on weight.
Eso es lo que hace secar la pieza y mantenerla en su conservación, que la carne no se pudra, ¿no?
After salting, the process starts to gradually slow down. The legs spend about 2 months in a temperature-controlled room, then they are moved to an airy room for 6 to 9 months.
Donde de una forma natural, en la Sierra de Huelva, con unas temperaturas, unas condiciones climatológicas distintas a otros sitios, de forma natural el jamón suda, la grasa se funde y hace que coja los aromas, los bouquets, los aires de la sierra. Eso transformado después pasa todo al magro, que es la carne. La carne tiene una untuosidad, tiene unas características organolépticas completamente distintas a las de otras especies y a las de otra nutrición, a la otra alimentación.
The final stage of curing, and also the longest, is the one in cellars. On average, an Iberian ham needs a couple of years to reach its peak flavor, but some legs can cure for much longer.
Están más o menos tiempo en función de su peso, pero 2 años, 3 años, 4 años pasan aquí.
To get a better understanding of how Iberian ham is labeled on the market, we visited Productos de la Sierra, a shop in Seville that sources local products from Andalusia and no farther than 250 kilometers.
Para el jamón ibérico hay 4 tipos de calidad que son representados con 4 colores. La máxima calidad es el color negro y es el jamón 100% ibérico de bellota. Eso quiere decir que la mamá y el papá del cerdo han sido 100% ibéricos de bellota y se ha criado en libertad alimentado con bellotas. Luego, la siguiente calidad es el color rojo, que sería que la mamá es 100% ibérica, pero el papá es duroc, que es otra raza de cerdo. Los cerdos que son criados en libertad, pero no se han alimentado con bellotas, es el cerdo verde, el precinto verde, que es el cebo de campo. Y luego hay otro estándar de calidad, que es el más bajo, que proviene de ganadería intensiva, que es el precinto blanco. How we know if it's a good ham? Needs to be, soft, and the fat needs to melt with a little bit of temperature, so it's a good one.
As with its origin and environment, Iberian ham is carved using a specific technique which can take a lot of time to learn.
El jamón ibérico se corta con un cuchillo largo, corto y muy flexible. Es muy importante cortar siempre en dirección del músculo para que el sabor de la grasa y la carne siempre permanezca en la misma dirección.
¿Cuáles son los retos de esta profesión?
Conseguir que tenga el máximo número de lonchas cada vez que cortas un jamón, y también hay la posibilidad de hacer bonitos diseños con la grasa y con las diferentes lonchas.
So this one is our jamón ibérico. This one is 100% ibérico, which is the highest grade. It's cut in like such a divine shape. I've never seen a ham cut like this. You're used to those like very long, just a bit sad slices. This one looks like kind of royal, and the room smells so nice. It smells so nice. And actually, before I try it, I just want to point out how shiny is this fat. So good, so good. I have no words, my voice is gone. It's so good. It's not salty. Like, that's the thing that astonishes me every time that I have like a good quality ham or meat in general, that it doesn't taste like salt, even though it's the main stage of the production, of course. It's just nice and flavorful. Taste is nutty. Like, you can taste the corn in here. It really traces back to the actual pig that made this. It's really nice, and especially the fat, you should keep it. It's very nice and greasy, adds a bit more of a buttery texture, and the marbling as well, because these pigs are smaller than the usual pigs we're used to, and there is more muscles in their legs rather than fat. It's very, very tender, and it really has a different flavor compared to other hams.